Skylar. Welcome to Day Davis.
And thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm Kayla from Day Davis, and in today's grocery haul slash meal plan, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my weekly grocery shopping and also how I create my weekly meal plan. And the last couple of videos, I got some comments questioning how I am able to make only 3 meals per week for my family. The first thing I want to explain is that I have a family of 4, so my family is really small, and it consists of me, my husband, my son Freddie, who's 8 years old going on 9, and my daughter Skylar, who's 2 going on 3. So for starters, I'm really just cooking for my husband and myself, and then my kids, you know, they're younger, so they eat smaller portions. Now my son Freddie, he tends to eat a little bit more, but not all the time. It varies depending on what dish I'm making. Like if it's a dish that he really loves, then he may have an extra portion. But if it's not something that he really loves, he may only just eat 1 portion, and it's usually a small one at that. So when I make my meals, I usually try to make enough so that it lasts for the following day. So for example, I'm going to show you my weekly plan for this week, the meals that I'm going to be creating, and I try to make them large enough that they cover for the following week. And then let's just say they don't actually provide leftovers. I'll show you what I do in between. Alright, so here is my planner that I use. I've shown it once before in a video. This is I believe the Bloom planner with the reinforced edges and the hard top. In here, I've started to keep coupons. I'm not a big couponer, but I've seen a few coupons that I can use. So I clip those and I put it in here so that I won't forget it. I always look in here before I go grocery shopping to make sure that I have everything on my list. This is my grocery list that I use. I have 2 separate lists. My grocery list I put on here because I use it weekly. And then when it comes to the months, let's go to September. I have a separate grocery list that I use right here. This is for my household items. If it's something I find that's on sale during the week that I'm grocery shopping, then I'll just cross it off and go ahead and pick it up ahead of time. But this is the list that I use. I only purchase things off this list once a month. I have a household budget of $100, and I usually purchase these items in the beginning or the end of the month or in between the month if I notice that they're on sale. This is something new that I just started for the month of September. I wasn't doing this in the previous months, but I just started with this one. And then here's the month view. These are the meals that I plan for the week. I also have a few other things on here, like when there's no school and all that stuff. But so basically I cook on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I left Sundays blank because we're going to be using a meal that I didn't use in the following week. There was some meat left over. This one, the barbecue pulled pork, we're going to be having that today. My husband's making it, so that's going to go in this spot. But I left it blank because I wasn't sure which one of these meals I was going to use on this day at the time when I was making my meal, because I told you guys last video I wanted to do it for the entire month, and that is exactly what I did. So when I go grocery shopping, I'm going to be shopping for things that are for this particular recipe, for the Mexican tater tot casserole and the slow cooker jambalaya. Those are the 2 I'm going to do. Now the slow cooker jambalaya requires a lot of meat, so we're going to be going to Aldi's this week for groceries. Aldi's meats are way less expensive than Walmart, and I usually get a better bang for my buck there. So because this requires chicken, shrimp, and sausage, I'm gonna go to Aldi's for that. And then if I see anything on sale for the following week that I can put with this, I will. Most of my meals are Pinterest inspired, but I do go through my cabinets to see what I have left over, and I try to make meals based on that. So let's just say, for example, chicken thighs were on sale, and last week I purchased chicken thighs. I most likely will buy 2 things of chicken thighs and have it left over for the following week. Or let's just say, for example, I did the slow cooker brown sugar chicken. That came, I bought the big one, and it came with like 10 things of chicken thighs. I only used 5, so I still have those other 5 in my freezer. So for the following week, I may add those in to some of these meals, or the following month, or whatever, just to kind of use up all my ingredients. Now, I told you guys there's some times where I don't use everything. Like I'll show you for next week what's going on. For example, this particular Thursday, I'm going to be making meatball subs. There may or may not be any leftovers for that Friday, which is okay. I usually try to make my smaller meals on the Thursday because usually either Friday or Saturday we'll eat out, or if we don't on those days, we'll eat out that Sunday. And on this particular day, Friday, is usually where I have what I call my quick meals. Quick meals would be something like grilled cheese sandwiches, spaghetti. I usually buy the canned spaghettis for the kids, so we may have that. Hot dogs or something like that. Those are what I fill in the blanks with. If, for example, we don't have any leftovers, something that takes 15 minutes or less to make, that's what I would put in here. But for the most part, I plan to make 3 meals. Life happens. I don't always make 3 meals, and I'll use my quick meals to go in as replacements for those particular days, and then just bring this particular meal down to this week and use it here. And if not this week, then here, because you guys know our house is up for sale. We have showings. Some days we know ahead of time, some days we don't, and we don't want to turn anyone away. So on a day that I'm supposed to be making, I don't know, chili mac and cheese, and it's going to take me a little bit longer to get all the stuff cooked, I may not make it on Tuesday. Instead, I'll replace it with a quick meal and make it on Thursday, or make it the following week. So I hope that kind of explains and clears things up for you guys a little bit, for those that were inquiring how I'm able to do just 3 meals a week. I try to pick meals that are bulky enough, or not really bulky, but I try to make meals that I know can last the following day. And if I know that they don't last the following day, that's when I go to my quick meals. All right, so with that being said, I hope you guys understand. I'm getting ready to go head to Aldi's. My budget is still $100, and ready, set, go. All right, so we have arrived at Aldi's, and
quarters dealer.
Shopping with me, I have my son Freddie. He's gonna put the quarter in the shopping cart.
I never did that.
And also, I didn't forget my bags this time. I have 2 bags in here. I have this one for like my items that don't need to go in the refrigerator, and then I have another one inside of there for like my meats and stuff that I buy, because I like to separate them. Okay, so I'm back from grocery shopping, and I pretty much got everything and some off of my list. Go ahead and comment down below how much you think I spent this week. You know, my budget is $100, so you can comment down below if you think I went over or under, or if some of you like to guess the exact dollar amount. So if you want to do that, go ahead and do that now while I go through all the items that I purchased today from Aldi's, and even a few Aldi finds. All right, so getting started, I purchased this. This is the green tea citrus tea. If you guys like the, I think it's, is it Nestle that makes it? I think it's Nestle or Lipton that has a green tea citrus, and this literally tastes just like it. It's a dupe. And I went ahead and picked this up. This is something I used to buy back in the days at Aldi's when I first started shopping there. They didn't have the clear juice, so I didn't pick up the clear juice for the kids. I got the Hawaiian punch. Also, they didn't have my individual containers of the cranberry apple, but they did have this ocean spray. I don't know if this is something they carry all the time, or it was just like a spur of the moment I got it, because you know Aldi sometimes carries brands, and then sometimes when you go back they're not there anymore. But this was there, so I picked up 2 of these for me, because you know I gotta have my cranberry apple. And then here's an Aldi find. This is the Moscato, if I'm saying it right, Moscato. I was looking up different wines to try, and when I looked it up online for like good sweet Aldi wines, this one came out. If you've tried this before, comment down below and let me know how you liked it. But I figured this would be nice to pair with a couple of dinners, because it says it goes with anything, so thought that would be nice, a little wind down for me and my hubby. Also, I picked up some peppers. I got some green peppers, some red, orange, and yellow peppers. These are going to be going in my jambalaya, and I think I have one other dish that I can put that in. I picked up the bread for the lunches for this week, and also just to kind of change it up a little bit, I bought this hazelnut spread. This is very comparable to the Nutella, which is what my son loves. So we picked this up, and he can put this with his bread, and we can also pair it with some bananas that I picked up. I got these diced tomatoes, 89 cents from Aldi's. I picked up a few of those, and also some crushed tomatoes. The crushed tomatoes are going to be what I use for my jambalaya this week, and the diced ones are going to be for a different meal, but I picked up a few extra because I like pico, and I believe I can make that with this and a little bit of onion and some peppers, and I got my own salsa dip. Some vanilla wafers, snack for the kids, and also my hubby, he likes these. They taste very close to the name brand vanilla wafers. They actually taste really good. Some fruit snacks. These are Sky's favorite. They were very cheap at Aldi's. I think I spent like $3 at Aldi's, and they come with 28 pouches. So I thought this would be a nice snack for my daughter, and also to put in my son's lunch if he wants like a snack. I picked up some kettle chips. I love all these kettle chips. I really wish I picked up more because I didn't get my big bag of chips. I do have one left over from last week, but I don't know if that's going to be enough for the week or not. So I should have probably got a few more bags of these, but I just picked this up for now. Moving over to the meats, I got some chicken breasts. I'm going to be needing some of this for my jambalaya and also for the other dish that I'm going to be making. That's the same for the sausage. I couldn't find the andouille sausage. If your Aldi's has andouille sausage, please tell me where is it located at. I could not find it, or andouille, or however you pronounce it. So I just picked up the beef smoked sausage, which is what I normally use when I make my Zatarain's jambalaya. I usually use this one, but I'm going to try to make my jambalaya from scratch this time, so we'll see. I got me some ground beef. Also picked up some lunch meat for a little Freddy for the week. Also have some cheese that I'm going to need for a dish, some breadsticks. I picked up the Aldi's version of the almond milk. I only got one. I probably should have got two, but I just want to make sure that the kids and my husband like this since it's a different brand. I don't believe it tastes different. If you get the vanilla flavor, I think it pretty much tastes the same as like Silk almond milk, or I think it's like Blue Diamond or something like that. I got some strawberries and some bananas. These bananas are so green. But I got these to put together for breakfast for me. I'm going to have some chopped up bananas with, or I should say sliced bananas with strawberries. If you put a little bit of honey on there, like drizzle it, it tastes so good. I remember back when I had just gave birth to my daughter, or not just gave birth, but back when Skylar was younger, like probably like 3 months, maybe 6 months. I'll say 6 months because I don't think I introduced strawberries to her until she was around that age anyways. But she really used to love the bananas with the strawberries, and so I would try it, and I didn't really like strawberries like that, so I just put a little honey on mine on top of a waffle, and it was delicious. So I picked up some strawberries this week. They were on sale at my Aldi, so I got strawberries and bananas. The shrimp is for the jambalaya. Like I told you guys, I needed to get a lot of meat this week, like chicken breast, ground beef, sausage, shrimp. Shrimp is really the killer. If you go to Aldi's, you can get jumbo raw shrimp for like a steal. When I find my receipt, I'll tell you how much I spent for these. Tater tots, because I'm going to be doing a I believe it's a Mexican tater tot casserole, and that's where some of those diced tomatoes come in at, and the cheddar cheese. And then the rest of the stuff that I got here is mostly just for the kids, and also for my quick meals that I may need to make throughout the week in case, you know, something happens and I can't cook what I want to cook at the time I want to cook it. So I got these French bread pizzas, which are delicious. I've taken these for lunch on days that I didn't have time to make lunch, and the kids really love these ham and cheese hot pockets. I still have a few left over from last week, so I just picked these up. All these only comes with 2 each, so if you want like enough for the week, you might need to get a few of them. And I really like these French toast sticks. The kids love these. They're super easy. This is like quick breakfast on the weekends, or if they want like breakfast for dinner, we can do that. I also got eggs and sausage in the refrigerator. So there's another quick meal that I may have to make throughout the week if, for example, I can't cook some of these dishes for whatever reason. So here's everything that we got. Go ahead, get your last minute guesses in if you haven't already. I'm going to tell you exactly how much I spent as soon as I find my receipt. Okay, so I've located my receipt. It's all crumbly. I think I almost threw it away. And here we go. Grand total, $84.56 before tax. After tax, it was $85.29. You guys know my budget was $100 and we were below, which is awesome. There was only a few things I did not pick up at Aldi's that I needed. One of those was water, so I'm going to have to head out to Walmart or Winn-Dixie and get my pack of water, which is nothing. And also some Cajun seasoning for my jambalaya, which is also nothing. So probably like an additional, what, $5 that I'll need to spend. So even with that, it'll bring me to $90. So either way, I still did wonderful this week. I got everything I needed and some. Aldi's is definitely a winner when you got to purchase the meats. Oh, about the meats, the shrimp, let me tell you how much I spent. So for the jumbo shrimp, easy peel raw shrimp, I spent $5.99. Now if you go to Walmart and you try to get this same kind of shrimp, you're gonna spend about 12 to 13, maybe 14 bucks if it's not on sale. And at Publix, forget about it. So that's why I went to Aldi's. I can get my shrimp for dirt cheap, and it does come with the tail on, but it's easy peel, so that's really nothing. Definitely go there if you need meats. As far as my chicken breast, it was $4.85, and my ground beef was $6.47. All right, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week for the weekly grocery haul. Thanks, bye.